already started reading the dialogue last week, right? We already finished all the words. Suppose that we remember them. Suppose so. And now we start reading the dialogue again, inshallah. Yalla. Marhaban. Ya Hanan. We are on page 30. Marhaban ya Hanan. What is the meaning of marhaban? Hello. What is the answer of marhaban? Ahlan wa sahlan or marhaban. What is the difference between them? Did I tell you? I did or I didn't? Okay. Anyway, we say it again. When I say marhaban, let us say someone get in and he said marhaban. When I say ahlan wa sahlan, we already mentioned the meaning of ahlan wa sahlan, right? Ahlan related to the family, sahlan means you're not bothering me and so on. Now, when someone comes in and say marhaban, when I say ahlan wa sahlan, because his marhaban doesn't mean hello. His marhaban means am I welcomed? This is his marhaban. He wants to get in, so he's asking, am I welcomed? Is it okay to get in? So his marhaban means am I welcomed? Okay? Now, when he gets in, then I say, if I said ahlan wa sahlan, it means, as we said, related to family and greeting and you are not bothering and so on. It means that yes, you are welcomed and I am happy to see you. And I am free and ready to sit and talk to you. Okay? This is the Arabic culture, let us say. Clear? Now, but when someone gets in and he said marhaban, I say marhaban. When I reply him marhaban, it means come and sit and don't bother me, I'm busy. But this is the polite way. Got it? Is it clear? Again, let us say here we are not in a class, we are just sitting and talking. Or we are in a meeting but not very private meeting. So anyone can get in, but we are busy in our meeting. Okay? So, someone gets in. He opened the door, he said marhaban. And I am talking to you. You know, I am, let us say, the leader of this gathering. So I say marhaban. What does it mean? It means it is allowed for you to sit, no problem. But do not open any discussions because we are busy. We don't have time to talk to you. It is allowed for you to come and sit and don't talk. Just listen. Okay? So when I say this, he will know that once he sits, he shouldn't start talking. That, okay, how are you? How is everything? Everything is okay. I just told you marhaban. This means that I am busy. This is the polite way in Arabic. Okay? But let us say that we are just sitting and we don't have anything. We're just, how is everything? How is the weather? So then someone come and say marhaban. Then we say ahlan wa sahlan. Another one just to sit and talk, no problem. We are free. We have nothing to do. Clear? So ahlan wa sahlan, it means you are welcome and I am free. I have no problem to talk to you. But marhaban, as an answer for marhaban, it means that I am busy, but it's okay for you to sit.
What if not okay to come in?
Now this is another thing. In Arabic, because Arabs in this point, I don't know why they are so polite, that sometimes we are in a private meeting or someone who's talking to me something personal that he or she doesn't want others to know it. Then someone opened the door and say marhaban. So what to do? No, la marhaban bikum. This is written in Quran. This is one ayah in Quran that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is telling us the story about a group of people that what they said to Muslims. They told them la marhaban bikum, means you are not welcome. So Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala replied there. He said la marhaban bikum, but not here. in the day of judgment. So if Allah is saying you are not welcomed on the day of judgment, will you go to paradise? Of course not. Anyway, this is not workable. To say la marhaban is not workable. So what to do then? What to do? Actually, in Arabic, normally Arabs, this is how they do. They look at him and they smile and they say marhaban. And then, is there any important thing I can help you? This is normally how Arabs they do. But if you are doing this to an Arabic person, he will know that you are in a privacy. So he will say, no, it's okay, I'll see you later. And he will leave. But what if he doesn't leave? Then just kick him out. Just say, get out. If he doesn't leave. Because normally, and this is one of the things actually that we need to understand, especially Muslims. Sometimes, or unfortunately, most of the time, a lot of Muslims, especially here, they think that as a Muslim, you have to suffer and you have to accept, no matter how bad people around you, impolite people around you, ignorant people around you, careless people around you, you still have to accept. And it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And they think that this is from Islam. Actually, this is not really from Islam. This is something we added to Islam. Otherwise, if this is from Islam, why did the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ join 27 battles? Why? If this is from Islam, so why was he joining the battle by himself? He had 18 swords, 18 different swords. Why? Because sometimes you still have to defend yourself. Because sometimes you still have to say this is wrong. Ahlan wa sahlan. You still have to say this is wrong. This is not workable. So this is why. So sometimes I still need to stand up and I still need to say you are wrong. And if he doesn't listen, I still have to stop him. This is a part of Islam. We need to understand. This is a part of Islam. Once I was asked in front of a lot of people that, okay, you Muslims, this was the question, you Muslims, you find chair, لقيت كرسي، تفضل أخي أبو محمد. لا ما شفت حدا أنا، هو هي هون شيء؟ خلاص يلا. Okay. That you Muslims are terrorists. This was the question. You Muslims are terrorists. How do you defend yourself? So I said, we are terrorists. Why to defend myself? We are terrorists. Yes, this is true. But the question is, we as terrorists, how many people a day we kill? 10 people, 20 people a day, if we compare it with the whole year. Let us say 10 people a day, not more than this. Because 10 people a day, this means like 3,000, 4,000 people a year. So this is big number. They said, okay. I said, George Bush is killing more than 1,000 people a day. This was during George Bush. He is killing more than 1,000 people a day. No matter those people are Muslims or not, it is not important. Or at least he is supporting. So me killing 10 people a day is a terrorist. Try to find the name for him then.
He's a terrorist, definitely. Yes.
No, actually he is more.
He's more.
I am killing only 10 people. He is killing 1,000 people. Then who is more dangerous? This is the problem, unfortunately. This is the problem with most of Muslims today. Okay, I will explain to you that I'm not terrorist. Why to explain to you? Yes, I am terrorist. And then I ask them the other things. Who made the First World War? Muslims? No. The Second World War? Muslims? No. Who destroyed Hiroshima and Nagasaki? Muslims? Muslims? No. When they built America, I don't know if you know this or not, maybe Sister Francesca, she knows this. When they built America, they killed 150 million Indian. Were they Muslims? No. When England was building their country in other places, they were using the Africans as slaves. They took them. On the way, 70 million of them were dead. They threw them in the ocean. Were those English people, were they Muslims? No. Then who is the terrorist? If you read the whole history of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and I told you this before, if you read the whole history of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, 23 years spreading Islam. How many people were killed, were dead from both parties, Muslims and non-Muslims? Do you know? Did I tell you this before? 1,028 people from both parties, from believers and disbelievers. During 23 years of spreading Islam, 1,028 people were killed. Are those terrorists? Now this is the thing that we need to understand. When I always have to defend, then I'm always giving explanations or giving chances to people to attack me. But why to defend? You are the one who have to defend, not I. I am not guilty. And as we said before, 167 ayahs in Quran talking about war or jihad or battle or whatever. None of them is giving the permission to Muslim to kill non-Muslims without reason. None of them. But the problem is with the translations sometimes. Did I tell you that ayah about the translations? I didn't. Let me just write it here. This is Arabic. What is this word? Harrid. What is this word? Haram. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says in Quran, Ya ayyuha nabiyyu means, Nabi means messenger or prophet. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says in Quran, Ya ayyuha nabi means you, prophet. Harrid al-mu'minina ala al-qital. Harrid al-mu'minin. Al-mu'minin means believers. Ala al-qital. To fight or to attack or to defend. Qital has those three meanings. Okay? Harrid, it has two meanings. Now this is the thing. Now if you open the Quran, you will find the translation. You will find the wrong translation. In all languages, including English, French, Italian, Chinese, in all languages, you will find this. Which ayah is difficult to tell you, but which surah it is, surah number 8. But which ayah it is, I think it should be like 6 or 7. I'm not sure, but I think so. Unless if someone has internet can check it, we'll find it. Anyway, harrid, it has two meanings. One meaning is encourage. This is one meaning of harrid. Another meaning is related to this word, which is haram. Haram, it means death. Haram means death. So far, clear? Now I have another word here. What is this word?
Ayah 6.
Ayah 6, right? Okay. Qishr. Qishr, it means the skin of the fruit, the peel, the skin of the fruit. This is qishr. And what is this word? Qashir. Okay? Now, qishr, it means skin. Qashir, it means remove the skin. This is a command verb. It means remove the skin. Harad, it means death. حرض, it means encourage, and if we go back to قشر, حرض, it means remove death. It means make believers away from death. Got the point?
Can you write the sentence, make believers away from death?
Okay, the ayah is, or just take one part of it. حرض المؤمنين على القتال. حرض means, حرض المؤمنين means make believers away from death. على القتال, by or during fighting or attacking. Now I will explain more. The translation, if you find it, the translation, what does it say? Paula, you find it, Razan, right?
Yeah.
What does it say? Sister Aisha, you found it? No, it is ayah 6. Razan already found it, ayah 6.
After the truth revealed, they argue with you for truth, as if they are forced to receive death penalty.
No, this is not the same one.
6. Oh.
No, this is. Do you have search here? Or no search? It is not this one. Not this one. You didn't find the correct ayah. Okay, so it is not this one if you don't have the search. Okay. The translation says that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Prophet should encourage believers to fight. Okay? But actually, when you read the whole ayahs before and after, when you understand Quran in the correct way, and when you understand this word, harrad and harab, from Quran, because these words, they are mentioned in Quran in like 6 or 7 ayahs. When you combine them all together and when you study them together, you will find that none of them are used in the way of encouraging. And you will find that all of them, they are used in a way that make that either death or make people away from death. Same as this and this. Now here is the point. The point is that when Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is ordering the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to make believers away from death. How to make believers away from death? By fighting or by being away from fighting? In general.
Being away from fighting.
By being away from fighting. Now, how to be away from fighting? Same. I take this ayah and then I link this ayah to another ayah that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, وَأَعِدُّوا لَهُمْ مَا اسْتَطَعْتُم مِّن قُوَّةٍ وَمِن رِبَاطِ الْخَيْلِ تُرْهِبُونَ بِهِ عَدُوَّ اللَّهِ وَعَدُوَّكُمْ. And this ayah actually, if we understand it, it is very clear and nice ayah. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is ordering us as Muslims. This is an order. None of us is following this order. I'm telling you. But this is an order. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, وَأَعِدُّ means prepare. لَهُمْ for disbelievers. مَسْتَطَعْتُمْ as much as you can. مِنْ قُوَّةٍ from strength. وَمِنْ رِبَاطِ الْخَيْلِ and tools for war. This is very clear, right? That Allah is telling us Muslims that we have to be strong. We must have weapons and we must have power, right? Why? Turhibuna. What is the meaning of turhibuna? Threaten. Bihi, with this power, Threaten who? Adu Allah. Adu means enemy, and Allah means Allah, the enemy of Allah. Okay? Who is the enemy of Allah? Okay, just let me ask you a question, Anyway, we are all brothers and sisters here. Is Francesca the enemy of Allah? She is not Muslim. Is Joe the enemy of Allah? She is not Muslim. Is Grace the enemy of Allah? They are not Muslims. Why you are saying no, they are not the enemy of Allah? Why? So this means that now they are the enemy of Allah. See, this is wrong answer. See, this is wrong answer. Who is the enemy? Who is the enemy of Allah?
They don't prevent people from being.
They don't attack Muslims. So who is the enemy of Allah? The enemy of Allah is the one who is attacking Allah, or the one who is attacking the one who is worshipping Allah. This is the enemy of Allah. Just let me finish. This is the enemy of Allah. Clear? So according to Islam, why? Because Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says in chapter 2, La ikraha fid din. There is no forcing in religion. قَدْ تَبَيَّنَ الرُّشْدُ مِنَ الْغَيِّ. The correct thing is clear and the wrong thing is clear. Now, do I have the right from Allah to force Francesca to become Muslim? No. Clear? Now, do I have the right from Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala to attack Francesca or Joe or Grace if they don't become Muslims? Also no. What do I have to do? I only have to introduce Allah in the correct way to them. If I don't do so, on the day of judgment they will sue me. And they will sue all of you also. This is something we need to understand it. Now, here is the thing. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is saying, you Muslims, you must be strong. Why? To threaten the enemy of Allah, not to kill the enemy of Allah. Now here is the thing. Today, who is the enemy of Allah? Today, who is the enemy? The enemy of Muslims? All of us we know. Anyway, US is one of the enemies of Muslims, and we know this. At least government, I'm not talking about people. People, they are, we feel sorry for them. But here is the thing. Today, if we Muslims want to attack American government, what is the first thing we need to do? We need to buy weapons from them first. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Wait, right or wrong? We need to buy weapons from them first, and then we attack them. What does this mean? This means that I am not following the ayah that Allah is ordering me to have my own weapons. Why? Why? Because I am a slave of them, not of Allah. This is why. This is the reason. So Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says that He will bring victory to believers. But are we believers? Are we real believers? This is the thing. Now we go back to this ayah. And I gave you this example before. If I am strong and powerful and have a lot of diamonds and gold and so on at home, but I am strong and I know Kung Fu and Tai Chi and all of those arts, and I have big dogs and I have CCTV and I have bodyguards and I have all of those, and I have billions of US dollars in my home, and my neighbor is a thief and he knows what do I have at home, will he come to try to steal them?
Yeah.
He will?
Yeah.
If I have all of those things, if he knows that if I catch him he will be dead because I know this martial art, if he knows that if one of my dogs catch him he will be dead, if he knows that if one of my bodyguards catch him he will be dead, will he think of stealing this money or this gold? No. He will try to find someone else. But if I have only 1 million at home, only 1 million at home, and I am weak, and I don't have any kind of support, no bodyguards, no dogs, no anything, then I will be a very easy target. So he will come to try to steal this 1 million. If I try to defend, I will be dead. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala is telling the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, let the believers be away from death. How? By making them strong. By making them strong. This is the thing. So this is why we need to understand that the real believer is not the one who sleeps in the masjid. The real believer is not the one who spent the whole night praying only. Is not the one who knows the whole Quran by heart and knows how to recite it in a nice way, but he is not really following what is in Quran. What is in Quran, you should be strong. What is in Quran, you should be powerful. What is in Quran, you should be clever. What is in Quran, you should be educated. This is Quran. This is Quran. But when I only take Quran, that, okay, I have to know how to recite it in a nice way, and I have to know how to make ablution, and I have to know how to pray. You are leaving the society for who? You are leaving the society for the enemies of Islam to protect you from themselves? Nobody will protect you from them. So this is what we need to know. This is what we need to learn. Why, during the period of Umar ibn al-Khattab, why the people in Rome, the Romanian kingdom, let us say, most of them, they became Muslims without even one person killed. Why? They were scared? No. Because they saw the reality of Islam. That's all. Today, if you go to Spain, for example, there are a lot of things related to Islam there. Why? Why Islam was in Spain for 800 years? Why? Is it because Muslims, they were weak? No, they were strong. But is it because they were killing everyone who doesn't become Muslim? No, it was not their business. Actually, we have zakah and we have jizya. All of us, we know the zakah, right? But maybe only few of us know the jizya. What is the zakah? The zakah is what we Muslims pay yearly, which is the percentage, 2.5% of what? Now this is the thing, 2.5% of what? Is it of my income? No. It is 2.5% of the extra money. I have it for more than 1 year, I don't touch it. Is it too much? It is very small money. Although it is very small money, when Muslims, they were paying zakah in the correct way, there was no any poor person in the whole society. Not only there was no any poor person, during the period of Umar bin Abdul Aziz, which was in the year 99, let us say, 99 Hijri, the Islamic calendar. During that time, they collect the zakah. They ask people to come to take the zakah. No one. Nobody come to take the zakah. Anyone has loan, wants to pay? Nobody. Anyone wants to get married? Nobody. Not nobody because they don't want to get married, because they have money to get married by themselves. Then what to do? Then Umar bin Abdul Aziz, he collect all the blind people. He said, bring all the blind people in the kingdom. That kingdom, that time, it was almost reaching to China. Almost. From all the Middle East. So you can imagine how huge it was. Anyway, he collect all the blind people. Then he assigned for each one blind person one worker to be with him all the time. And he said that we will pay you from this money. But he still couldn't solve the problem. Why? Because those workers, they said we will do it for the sake of Allah, we don't want money. So it was another problem. So what he did at the end, he did a lot of things and he built a lot of things, and even at the end, he used part of this money. Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullah. He used part of this money. He said, put it on the mountains. Let the birds come and eat. It is not good that someone in the history one day say that birds, they were hungry during the period of Umar bin Abdul Aziz. Why this happened? Only because people, they were paying the zakah. Now, this is the zakah, 2.5%. We have another thing called jizya. Do you know about jizya? Okay. What is the jizya? The jizya, al-jizya, here it is. Al-jizya. The jizya is the money that non-Muslims who live in the Islamic society, they pay. But they pay for what? There is something. No. If only to give their belief, it is okay. They pay this 1%, this jizya, anyway, later I'll explain to you. They pay this jizya, why? To get the protection from the Muslims. And to enjoy exactly the same everything that Muslims enjoy. Except one thing only, which is when there is bay'ah. Bay'ah is similar to the election. Similar to the election. That is the only thing that they don't join. Why? Because this is an Islamic society, and Muslims, they have to choose their leader according to Islamic way, according to what is the Islamic knowledge he has, and so on. So non-Muslims, they don't know the Islamic law and so on. All other things, they enjoy it exactly the same. How much they pay? We pay zakah 2.5%. Non-Muslims, they pay jizya how much? 1%. 1% only. And also 1% the same from the extra money you have and so on. When Muslims, they were in Damascus, and when they decided to go to Egypt to support the Muslims there because they were attacked by Romanians, what they did, they returned back the money to the Christians in Syria, in Damascus. They told them that now this money doesn't belong to us because we're not protecting you anymore. Take back this money. They were Christians. But those Christians, they were in the church praying for Muslims to win against the Romanians. While the Romanians, they were also Christians. Why? They said that if they win, they will use us as slaves. If you win, you will deal with us as your brothers and sisters. This is Islam. This is Islam. And I am not saying this from my history. It is not from our history. This is the international history. I don't know if Sister Francesca read something like this or not before. This is the international history. It is written by the church. It is not written by us. It is written by non-Muslims. You will find that it is like this. But today, where are we from those? We are totally away. Today we are totally away. Why? The first thing, because in fact, inside, we don't really feel proud that we are Muslims. But why don't we really feel proud that we are Muslims? There is only one reason. That because, maybe, we don't really have 100% confidence that Allah will support the Muslims. Will support the believers. Today, when we are talking about Islam, we are not against others. But today we are talking about real God. Now, if you go to church, Francesca, are you Christian?
I won't say culturally speaking, but I don't go to church.
Okay. If you go to church, they are talking about God also. Right? They are talking about God. But when you ask them, who is this God? When you ask them to introduce God to you, then if you think, away from being a Christian, if you think, you will find that what they are saying is not really accepted. We believe in Jesus. We believe in Isa. We as Muslims. If there is any Muslim here who says that, no, I don't believe that Isa exists, then he is not Muslim. Because one of the 6 pillars of belief is to believe in the messengers, right? So I believe in Jesus, that he is the messenger of Allah. If I say that I don't believe in him, then I am not Muslim. But I don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God. And I don't believe that Jesus is God himself. This is what I don't believe. And I don't believe that God is 3 in 1. Because today, if you ask any Christian, no matter how big position he has, title he has, father, priest, whatever, if you ask him, but he accepts to forget that he is a Christian for half an hour, he will leave Christianity. For sure he will leave it. But when he keep on reminding himself that I am Christian, I belong to Jesus and so on, then he will not accept. But if he forget that he is Christian for half an hour, he will leave the Christianity. Why? Because when you use your brain, you will discover that this is not real. And when you use your brain and challenge Quran, because Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala already asked us to challenge Quran in many ways. Now maybe you feel strange. Oh, how come? Didn't Allah say أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ? Didn't Allah say أَفَلَا تَتَّقُونَ? Didn't Allah say أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ? Didn't Allah say أَفَلَا يَتَذَكَّرُونَ? See all of those ayahs talking about brain. Why don't you use your brain? Why don't you think? Why don't you ask? Why don't you search in Quran? All of those are ayahs in Quran. What does it mean? Allah is telling you, come and challenge me. I'm telling you I am the God. I'm telling you this book is mine. Come and challenge me. Who does this? Only the one who is very sure that he knows what is he doing. And Allah knows what is he doing. Now this is the thing. This is why the one who insists to disbelieve in Allah, he deserves to be punished after death. Why? Why? Because you already have all the things in front of you. Same as in the school. Why there are some students, they fail at the end of the year? Is it because they are unlucky? No. They already got all the tools, they already got all the information, they already got exactly the same as all other students from the teacher, but they insist not to make use of it. The teacher told them, you have to study this and this and this. Then he said, no, I don't want. And then the teacher said, you have to make this homework and this homework and this homework. Then you say, no, I don't want. And then the teacher said, you have to practice. Then, no, I don't want. Then after all of this, you still want to win? You still want to pass? This is unfair. Why this is unfair? Because another student is working so hard and studying and so on. You want to have the same result as him? This is unfair. This is unfair. So this is why on the day of judgment, it is the day of judgment. It is justice. Why? Why? Because someone who studied and thought and challenged himself and challenged the society and did all what he has to do to know the truth and to follow it. Another one, he had all those things in front of him and he said, no need to think. No need to study. No need to think of it. No need to ask for it. Then also no need to go to paradise. It is like this. So this is the thing. And the most important thing is what? Is that what are you going to lose? This is the question that we always ask. What are you going to lose? Let us say that someone who doesn't believe in Allah, okay? And someone who believes in Allah and worship Allah and righteous person and following the rules of Allah. Now, the one who is worshipping Allah and following the rules of Allah, when he pass away, if he discovered that Allah doesn't exist, and there is no day of judgment, there is no hell, there is no paradise, what did he lose? What did he lose? Nothing. Why? Because he was happy worshipping Allah. This is the thing. When he say, Ya Allah, he feels that Allah is listening to him. When he start to pray, he feels that Allah is watching him. He's happy or not? He's happy. When he died, he discovered that, oops, there is no God, there is no Allah, there is no hell, there is no paradise. Okay, that's fine. I didn't lose anything. Right? But if he discovered that there is Allah, there is hell, there is paradise, what will he win? Paradise forever. We go to that one. The one who didn't believe. He died. He discovered there is no Allah, there is no hell, there is no paradise. What did he lose? Nothing. Right? Now, he dies. He discovered that, oh, there is Allah, there is paradise, there is hell. What did he lose? Everything forever. So, use your brain. Which one is better? To use the thing or to be the one that I either lose nothing or I win a lot, or to be the one that I either lose nothing or I lose a lot. It is simple. I just choose that. That one, I either lose nothing or I win a lot. No one will say, no, I want to choose that one. Either I lose nothing or I lose a lot. This means that you have problem. Right or wrong? This is the thing. And before we go back to our class, the final thing is that Islam is the only belief. And I say the only belief, not the only religion, because there is only one religion. Because Allah already said this. In chapter 42, Allah already said that شَرَعَ لَكُم مِّنَ الدِّينِ مَا وَصَّى بِهِ نُوحًا وَالَّذِي أَوْحَيْنَا إِلَيْكَ شَرَعَ لَكُم مِّنَ الدِّينِ, that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala gave you from deen. What is the meaning of deen? Yes. Deen means religion. And adyan means religions. So this is the plural of this. But Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala didn't use this word. He used this. He used the singular. So he said, شَرَعَ لَكُم مِّنَ الدِّينِ مَا وَصَّى بِهِ نُوحٍ, what he told Nuh. وَالَّذِي أَوْحَيْنَا إِلَيْكَ, and what we told you, Muhammad. وَإِبْرَاهِيم, and Ibrahim. وَمُوسَى, وَعِيسَى, and Moses, and Jesus. Now see, all of them, they are related to deen. So it means they are related to one religion. So we don't say religions. It is only one religion, but there are a lot of different beliefs, different methods. So Islam is the only belief, or let us say the only religion, because it is only one religion. But today it is the only belief that whenever you ask more, you have more confidence. And I'm saying this, it is the only one. Why? Because if you go to our neighbors here, if you go to the church, you ask few questions, and then after a few questions they will say, you shouldn't ask this question. Right or wrong? I don't know if you used to go to the church. You used to go to church before. There is a limit that you shouldn't ask this question. Why? Because Jesus will become angry. So what? Let him answer me. Let Jesus answer me. I want an answer. When you ask a question, we don't say Allah will be angry with you. Ask any question, you will get the answer. Why? Because Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala wants you to believe. He doesn't want you to be forced. He wants you to believe. How to believe? Answer my questions, I will believe. But in the church, there is a limit. And actually, this happened to me before in Hong Kong, that I was kind of kicked out from some churches in few points. And then later, the father, he came to me. He said, Mr. Omar, you know that we don't have answers for your questions. And then I told him. And actually, he was one of the really very big fathers, let us say, and so on. And then I told him, then why are you cheating people? Then he said, maybe I am cheated. Then I said, then you have to study it. He said, it is too late, because he was 80-something. He said, it is too late. Yeah, so this is the thing. The thing is that, why don't you use your brain? We are using our brain, even when we want to buy shoes, we use our brain. Even when we want to buy underwear, we use our brain. When we want to eat, we use our brain. Right? Why, when we want to know God, we say, no need? Why no need? If you don't use your brain to know God, then you are using your brain for what? If you are not using your brain to be saved forever after death, then you are using it when? In the grave? In the grave, your brain is not working. In the day of judgment, it is useless. If we don't use it here and find the truth here, it will be too late once we are dead. And don't say, I am young. We always say this. Don't say, I am young, because death doesn't know young and old. Yesterday we were saying something like this, that they say, that person passed away yesterday. Then they ask, how old is he? Then they say, 95. Ah, this is why. It is not this is why. Or they say that person was dead. Oh, why? There is no why. He is dead because he is dead. That's all. Or they say that that person passed away. Oh, he is young, right? Yes. Oh, how come did he die? Why did he die? There is nothing called why. He is dead because he is dead. That's all. So it is not that, anyway, I'm still young. I know there is no problem. Who told you there is no problem? There are even some infants, they die. Right? And all of us, we know this. Okay? So we need to think and we need to make use of this time because we don't know when we may become sick. We don't know when we may die. We don't know when we may leave. And once, as I said before, once I see the angel of death, it is done. Once I see the angel of death coming to take my soul, no way to say, okay, now I know. Yes, now you know, but it is too late. Why? Because when you see the angel of death, you are out of this life. When you see the angel of death, you see the two groups of angels, group of angels in charge of paradise, group of angels in charge of hell, and you will see who will take your soul. And you will see your place in hell or your place in paradise. So then, how do you want to come back there? No way to come back there. So don't wait until that, not moment, second. Because it may happen in any second. Now while I'm talking to you, it may happen to any one of us. You find that the person, he is in front of you. And he is still moving, but he is out. Why he is out? Because he is seeing the angel of death. We cannot see angels. But once we see the angel, this means that we are out of this life. This must be clear. Okay? Yalla. Now we go back to our class. Again. Marhaban ya Hanan.
Marhaban ya Hanan.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
Aina anti.
Aina anti.
What is the meaning of aina?
Where?
Anti. You single female. Aina anti.
Aina anti.
Ana
Ana
في
fi
المكتب.
al-maktabi.
أنا في المكتب.
Ana fi al-maktabi.
What is the meaning of أنا? في in or at. Al-maktab means office, and al-maktab has another meaning, desk. Okay? أنا في المكتب. ماذا تفعلين؟ ماذا تفعلين؟ What is the meaning of ماذا? What? And there is another what? ما. Okay? And تفعلين. Yeah, who? You who? Single female. Okay? Clear? Now. أتناول. أتناول. طعام الغداء. Again. أتناول طعام الغداء. What is the meaning of أتناول? I am having or I am taking. Okay? And Yusuf, if I want to say he is having, he. Okay, anyone can help? Help. يتناول. يتناول. And Sultan, you single female having. Yeah, anyone can help, no problem. Yes. Yes. تتناولين. تتناولين. Okay. طعام. What is the meaning of طعام? Food. الغداء. What is the meaning of غداء? Lunch. Lunch. And Razan, what is dinner? Dinner. Okay. العشاء. العشاء. Okay. حسنا. حسنا. What is the meaning of حسنا? It's okay, or I see, or that's fine, and so on. Okay? Now, هل نتناول طعام العشاء معا يوم الجمعة. Again, هل نتناول طعام العشاء معا يوم الجمعة. Okay. What is the meaning of نتناول? We have. And طعام العشاء, dinner. معا, together. يوم الجمعة, Friday. Okay? Now, طبعا. طبعا. What is the meaning of طبعا? Sure. ماذا تفضل أن تأكل. Again. ماذا تفضل أن تأكل. What is the meaning of ماذا? What? تفضل. Who? You single male. Okay. And Hanan, what is I prefer? Okay, it is U. Because the first one, it is تفضل. So it is أفضل. أفضل means I prefer. أفضل. أفضل. Okay? And Fatima, what is you more than two female prefer? Okay, again. تفضلنا. تفضلنا. Okay. أن تأكل. What is the meaning of تأكل? You single male eat. And Aisha, you too eat. Two. Two. No, no. There is alif and noon. So it is ta'kulan. Alif and noon, right? Ta'kulan. Ta'kulan. Okay. Now, next. ما رأيك بالطعام العربي. Again. ما رأيك بالطعام العربي. What is the meaning of ما? What? رأيك. Your opinion. Who? You single female. Okay. بالطعام. طعام means food. العربي. العربي means Arabian or Arabic. Okay? So ما رأيك بالطعام العربي? It means what is your opinion about Arabic food? It means how about Arabic food? Okay? So now here is the thing. We stopped here last week, right? That we said before in Arabic, as a, let us say as a culture, although Omar and Hanan suppose that both of them are not Arabs, but we are learning Arabic here, that when I am inviting you, first of all, we already said that male is the one who's paying, and second, when I am inviting you, so you should, as you know, as a manner, or let us say as an Arabic manner and culture, you should let me choose, unless if I insist. How if I insist? Like for example, I am inviting Brother Sultan, or let us say no, not Brother Sultan. Let us say Sister Razan, because we need a female. And then, first of all, she should know that even if I say that let us go and have dinner together, she shouldn't be worried about money. She should know that I am the one who will pay. This is first. Now, next, the second thing is that I asked, or she asked, so what do you prefer to eat? Now, here, Omar said, ما رأيك بالطعام العربي? Omar said, how about the Arabic food? What does it mean? It means that Omar, he hopes that you go with him to eat Arabic food. Maybe because he knows the price of it. Or maybe because he doesn't like other food. Or maybe because he knows one restaurant that maybe they will give him discount or whatever. Okay? So she said, ما رأيك, or I said, ما رأيك بالطعام العربي. Now, here is the thing. If I have no problem to take my inviter, to take the one that I am inviting, let us say Razan, to any place, then I will not say ما رأيك بالطعام العربي. I will say, you choose. And then I insist. She said, no, you choose. Then I say, no, you choose. I'm inviting you, you choose any place. Then this is opened. This is open. No need for you to think then, actually I want to go to a Japanese restaurant, but maybe it is expensive. No need for you to think of it. You want to go to a Japanese restaurant, you just say, I want to go to a Japanese restaurant. Because I already make the invitation open. This means that I am rich, I have no problem to pay. Clear? So when this happened, no need for you to worry about my pocket. Because if I have a problem, I will give you some suggestions. Now when I give you some suggestions, as a manner, do not say, no, let us go to that place. Then you will not see me again. Okay, so this is in general. Okay, so this is the way in Arabic. Is it clear? This is the Arabic, let us say, culture or manner. It is like this. Here, Omar already said, ما رأيك بالطعام العربي means he prefers either to take you to an Arabic restaurant, because really he knows that there is one restaurant that they have good food and good service and so on, or this is his budget, or whatever. There is a reason. Now, here is the thing. If you really cannot bear the Arabic food, then you say it. Like for example, someone invite me, for example, let us say Brother Shahid. He invite me, he said, let us go for dinner. Then I said, okay, that's fine, what do you prefer to eat? He said, how about going to Pakistani food, for example. I will say, that's fine, although it is so spicy, and I really cannot eat spicy, but that's fine, no problem. So, because otherwise if I don't say this, and I go with him, and then he orders some curry and some biryani, which is extraordinary spicy, and then he found that I cannot eat it, then he will be embarrassed and already paid the money. and didn't really make me happy. He is not inviting me for any, he is inviting me to make me happy. But then he found that my tears are dropping and I have problems, then he will regret. But from the beginning, if I say it that, yeah, it's okay if you are sure that they can cook non-spicy food for us because I cannot eat spicy food, then either he will say, okay, no problem, or he will say, no, let us go to another restaurant. Clear? This is one of the things that also we need to understand it in the Arabic culture, which is actually, I think, similar a little bit to Chinese culture, that sometimes there are things you really don't want it, but you feel shy to say it, so you just, okay, just accept it. But for us as Arabs, we don't say it directly, we say it in indirect way, and we assume that people, they understand us. But sometimes they don't. Okay? Okay? So here, Omar, he already make it clear that he wants to take Hanan to an Arabic food, no matter what is the reason. No matter what is the reason. Okay? So, what did Hanan reply? لذيذ جدا لذيذ جدا. What is the meaning of لذيذ? Delicious. Remember this, we learned it in the lesson 1, in the, okay, letters. لذيذ means delicious. And جدا, جدا. What is the meaning of جدا? What is the meaning of جدا? We didn't write it last time?
Here
We
there's
did.
no fatha in the handout.
No problem anyway. Because there is an. So you will not say jiddu'an, jiddi'an. Of course you will say jiddan. Jiddan means very. Jiddan means very. But if I want to say thank you very much, I don't say shukran jiddan. Okay? Jiddan is very for everything except shukran. Yeah, this is what I will write now. When we are saying shukran, then we don't say shukran jiddan, we say shukran jazilan. Jazilan. Yes. Jazilan, jazilan means that no matter how much I thank you, it is not equal to what you did to me. This is the meaning of jazilan.
We say shukran hazila.
Can, but it is weak. It is not really standard and not really showing your appreciation, let us say. But when you say jazilan, it means that I cannot find a word to thank you.
It is alif, right? That's,
This, lam and alif, yes. This one you mean?
the last one.
Yes, lam and alif, same as la. Shukran jazilan. But jiddan is very for the for other things, not for thank you. And when someone says shukran jazilan, we don't say afwan jazilan. Okay, we just say afwan. We say afwan, and sometimes we answer in a different way. I don't know if I wrote this to you before. Maybe no. Did I write this before? I did?
Yes.
Okay, so لا شكر على واجب. What is the meaning of these? Do you remember? لا means no. شكر, thanks. على, on or for or whatever. واجب. Wajib means duty. Wajib means duty.
It's my pleasure.
So la shukra ala wajib, it means like what you say, puyum
It's my
kochi.
pleasure.
Yeah, it means that this is my duty or my pleasure. That no need to thank me. What I did was my duty. Okay? Finish? يلا. لذيذ جدا. لذيذ جدا. So لذيذ جدا means very delicious. أنا أحب الدجاجة المشوية. Again. أنا أحب الدجاجة المشوية. Okay, now we translate. أنا means I. أحب, like or love. Depends on what am I talking about. Depends on what am I talking about.
How to say I love you in Arabic?
أحب, then ka if I am talking to a single male. If I'm talking to a single female, أحبك. Okay? And here, Sister Aisha, and here we say كثيرا. Here we don't say جدا. جدا is okay, but not so professional. Like I still can say أحبك جدا. But more standard to say أحبك كثيرا. كثيرا. أحبك وعيني, but كثيرا I don't know what. Because they were talking, so أحبك is وعيني, what you said. But كثيرا I don't know. كثيرا is too much. وهن عيني I don't know. Yeah, anyway, whatever. كثيرا is too much.
So much.
So much. Okay? If we say jiddan, is okay, but it is not standard. So uhibbu, it has two meanings. Either like or love, depends what am I talking about. Depends on what am I talking about. Sometimes it means love, sometimes it means like. Okay? Yalla. Then, ad-dajaja. What is the meaning of dajaj? Chicken. Al-mashwiya. What is the meaning of al-mashwi? What? Roasted. And Hawa, what is fried? You were not here last week. Francesca.
Fried al-maqliyum.
Al-maqliyu. Or if we want to take it like here, al-maqliya. Al-maqliya. And what is boiled? Al-masluqu or al-masluqa. Okay? يلا. So أنا أحب الدجاجة المشوية. It means okay. Now here is the thing. Hanan replied in a way that this is actually also a very polite way. That it is not only, she said, oh, okay, no problem, let us go to Arabic food. First of all, she said, لذيذ جدا, very delicious. And second, to show Omar that she is not flattering him, she showed him that she already knows what is the Arabic food. So she said, I like roast chicken. This means that I ate this food before and I really like it. I know what am I saying. Okay? So it is like this. Yalla. Then, next. Idhan. What is the meaning of idhan? Idhan, we use it in Arabic when I want to say so, or if it is the case, or as it is like this. You know what I mean? Like for example, I'm talking to Brother Sultan and then we said that or he said that we need to sit and talk. Then I say, okay, no problem, we can talk, and I have time after the class. So he say, idhan, let us meet after the class. Idhan, it means, okay, as it is the case, or okay, so, or therefore, let us meet after the class. This is how we use idhan. So here, she already said that, okay, that's fine, we can go to the Arabic food, and he already said Friday, and she didn't say no Friday, I'm busy. So it is already confirmed that Friday is okay for dinner. This means evening, and Arabic food is okay. So this means that, so let us make it on Friday evening, going to Arabic restaurant. So he said, إذن نلتقي في الساعة السادسة والنصف في مطعم دمشق. Okay, again, one by one. إذن, we know the meaning of إذن. نلتقي, what is the meaning of نلتقي? We meet. Let us meet, or we meet. Okay? في, what is the meaning of في? In or at. So here, at. Saati. What is the meaning of sa'a? Sa'a, it means or, yeah, clock or hour. So sa'a is not really time. Okay? Sa'a is the time itself. It is not the meaning time. It is, we meet at, as-sa'a means at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, whatever, o'clock, let us say. Okay, this is sa'a. And also it means watch. And also it means 1 hour. Okay? Then, as-sadisati. Okay, and here there is something. We finished those, right? What is number 6? MashaAllah. Good. Sitta, right? This is number 6. Then when we say Sadisa, means the 6th, or It is number 6 talking about the time. Because inshallah after praying we will start to learn the time. What is number 7? Sab'a. What is the 7th? Yes. Sabi'a. What is number 8? Thamaniya. What is the 8th? This is different. Thamina. What is number 9? Tisa. What is the 9th? Tasi'a. What is number 10? Ashra. What is the 10th? Ashira. Okay, we go up. What is number 5? Khamsa. What is the 5th? Khamisa. What is number 4? Arba. What is the 4th? Rabi'a. What is number 3? What is the 3rd? Thalitha. And then Ithnan. Athaniya. And then what is number 1? Wahid. Wahida. Now, what are they? Those, we are going to use them when we are talking about times.
The hour.
The hour, yes. And not only the hour. Not only, let us say for example, I say, who is the first? So the first is Sultan. Who is the second? The second is Yusuf. Who is the third? The third is Razan. Who is the fourth? If I want to say the fourth, Man Al-Rabi'a. Then I say Al-Rabi'a Hanan. Who is the fifth? Man Al-Khamisa. Al-Khamisa Fatima, and so on. Okay, so it is not only the hour.
It is the ordinal of number.
Yes. The first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. Okay?
And also for the day.
For the day,
Yeah.
also the same. But
July 1st.
yeah, the same. But the day is masculine. So we say As-Sadis, Al-Khamis, Al-Rabi'. We don't put the ta because it is masculine. Okay? One, Wahida. Same, but actually it is because this is about the time. So Sa'a is feminine, so we say Al-Wahida. Okay? But who is the first? it is different in Arabic. If you want to learn, this is for the hour, is correct. But who is the first as the first, not for time? It is, we said this before. Yes. The masculine and feminine. The first masculine is al-awwal. Al-awwal. And the first feminine, al-ula. Okay, but this is not for the time. For the time it is al-wahida, this one. This is not for the time. Okay? And al-awwal means the first. And also al-awwal is one of the names of Allah. Al-awwal is also one of the names of Allah. And al-ula is the first for feminine. And also al-ula is one of the names of... No. Oh, this is feminine. Is one of the names of this dunya, this life. This life. This is mentioned in Quran. في الآخرة والأولى. Al-akhirah means the hereafter. And al-ula is this life. But al-ula, it means the first feminine. Al-awwal, the first masculine. Okay?
So there's no rule.
Just remember them like this. Actually, there is rule. It is that after the first letter, you add the alif.
Then
See? خمسة, خامسة, ستة, سادسة, سبعة, سابعة. After the first letter, you add the alif. But
The rest
in
is
أربعة,
automatic.
yes. But in أربعة and in ثمانية, it is different. Only. Okay? Yalla. We pray and then we keep going, inshallah. الساعة السادسة والنصف في مطعم دمشق. Okay. إذن, we know the meaning of إذن. نلتقي, we already finished it. في at. الساعة is hour or o'clock. Then السادسة here, it means 6 when we are talking about time. Or the 6th. But here we are talking about time, so 6 o'clock. Wa means and النصف. 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 Nisf means half.
Does it have other meanings?
Nisf is half, not only for hour, not only what you call it, pen, not only pen. Anyway, it is half for everything. Iban, okay. Yeah, but this is only for time or for everything?
Everything.
Everything, okay. So nisf is this iban for everything. Okay? After we finish the dialogue, inshallah, we will put the tools for timing. Because timing in Arabic, it needs tools. We put the tools, then we practice. So, as-sadisa wa nisf, it means 6 and half. It means 6:30. Okay? Fi, the second fi means in or at. Okay, the first fi, at, because we are talking about time. Mat'ami, what is the meaning of mat'am? Restaurant. And Dimashq is a city name which is Damascus. It is the capital of Syria, which is my hometown. Okay, next. La mushkila. What is the meaning of mushkila? Problem. La mushkila, no problem. Okay? La mushkila. Mushkil nahi hai. Okay? La mushkila. La mushkila. Next. Araki مساء الجمعة إن شاء الله. Again. أراك مساء الجمعة إن شاء الله. We translate. Araki, what is the meaning of Araki? See you who? Single female. Okay, Khadija. See you two. Ni, Yaga. Ni two. Ni, Yaga. Arakuma. Arakuma. Araki. Araki. Actually, only for your information, the same word Arak. This word Arak. Of course, here Araki, Araka is a verb, but this word also it has a meaning which is not verb. Also, it has a meaning Arak, which is not verb. It is what we call it noun, suppose. It is the siwak. You know the siwak, right? The siwak. You have it? Where is it? Yeah, this is the siwak. This one. You know this one?
Is it made of licorice?
No.
This is made. This is one tree.
Is it licorice tree?
I don't. Maybe. Actually, this word Arak is the tree of this siwak. Maybe it is.
Tree.
This what?
What's
Okay.
that for?
It's for
This, yeah. This is one of the sunnah that the Prophet Muhammad SAW, he taught us about this, and he taught us. It is a toothbrush, and actually this siwak, in fact, this is something in fact interesting. This kind of tree, it cures 12 problems in the body, including headache. It is not only related to teeth, including headache, including the back ache, the back pain also, and it has some other things related to the gum, related to the tooth, and so on.
Is it possible to buy it in Taiwan?
No, but I have a lot. I can give you one. I have a lot in the office. Anybody wants, just tell me. Actually, this is really very helpful, and if you keep on using it, your gum will become so strong, and your teeth will really become so white. They will really become very shining and white and so on. So this we call it Arak. Okay? Okay, we go back. So Araki means see you, single female. Masa'a, what is the meaning of Masa? Masa means evening. And what is morning? Sabah. Sabah. Okay. Masa'a al-Jumu'ati. Al-Jumu'ah means Friday. Masa'a al-Jumu'ah means Friday evening. Then Insha'a Allah. Insha'a sha'a Allah. We already wrote this before, right? We know what is in. In means if, sha'a, well, Allah is Allah. Insha'Allah means if Allah wills. And we already explained how we should use insha'Allah. Not the way that most of us are using it now, which is wrong. It should be in the correct way, which is that when I am very sure that I will do it, then I say insha'Allah. It is not when I am very sure that I will not do it, I just say insha'Allah. Okay? Then next, ma' as-salama. Ma'as-salamati. You have it with T, right? Okay, so ma'as-salamati. And ma' means with, and salama, safety. So ma'as-salama means take care, yeah. Okay, means goodbye. It is anyway, we use it when we are leaving each other, and it means take care. Then next, bi amani Allah. Bi amanillah. Remember, we said that we have mufakhakh, mukhaffaf and muraqqaq and mufakham. Anyway, different names. We have Allah and we have Allah. Remember, we said that if the letter before has kasra, so we say Allah. And if the letter before has fatha or dhamma, we say Allah. Okay?
I had a Arabic speaker who said, fi amanillah.
Fi amanillah, same. Because bi means with, fi means in or on, same. So you still can say fi amanillah or bi amanillah, but bi amanillah is more standard. Okay? So again, ma'as salamati. Bi amanillah. Okay? Clear? You want to read it again, or we move to something else first and then we come back to the dialogue? Read again. Read again. Yalla. Marhaban ya Hanan. Ahlan wa sahlan. Aina anti? Ana fil maktabi. ماذا تفعلين أتناول طعام الغداء حسنا هل نتناول طعام العشاء معا يوم الجمعة طبعا ماذا تفضل أن تأكل ما رأيك بالطعام العربي لذيذ جدا أنا أحب الدجاجة المشوية إذن نلتقي في الساعة السادسة والنصف في مطعم دمشق لا مشكلة أراك مساء الجمعة إن شاء الله مع السلامة بأمان الله. Okay, clear? So we understand the dialogue? Okay, now, shall we move to some new things? Or, let me see if any new words here. Or we can finish page 31 first. There are no new words here. We already know all the words. So, we go to page 31, as we have just finished reading the dialogue and we understand it. We go to page 31 and we try to answer the questions first. Okay? So, we start with Fatima. Read, we are on page 31. Read the first question and translate to us. And answer them.
Anna,
No?
Enna,
Mm-hmm.
Hanan, no.
Okay. أين حنان? Okay, Fatima, what is the meaning of أين حنان?
Where is Anna? Hanan,
Hanan. Okay. Now read A and B and C. A.
fi, mother,
في المطعم.
fi,
Okay, Fatima, what is the meaning of في المطعم?
restaurant,
Okay, B.
fi, maktabi,
Okay, what is the meaning of في المكتب?
in office,
Okay, then C.
fi, madrasati,
في المدرسة.
fi, madrasati,
Okay, Fatima, what is the meaning of في المدرسة? Madrasa, who can help? School. Okay, so Fatima, what is the answer?
fi,
B, so it is في المكتب. Okay, so number 1, أين حنان? And the answer is B, في المكتب. Okay, then Hanan, number 2.
ماذا تفعل حنان؟
Okay, ماذا تفعل حنان? What is the meaning of ماذا تفعل حنان? What is the meaning of ماذا
What
تفعل?
do?
حنان is حنان. ماذا تفعل حنان means.
What is Hanan doing?
Okay, then A, B, C. Read A.
إنها تدرس.
Okay, what is the meaning of إنها?
Indeed, she is.
Okay, تدرس. We didn't learn this. We didn't learn this. Okay, so let me write this then. What is male teacher? مدرس. And what is school? Madrasatun. Okay? Those they are coming from the root, which is, what is this word? Darasa. Darasa means he studied. Means he studied. Okay? So now we go back to Hanan. Tudarrisu means okay, still don't I still didn't give you the information that I have to give you actually. Darasa means he studied. Okay? Now yadrusu means he studies or he is studying. Tadrusu means she studies or she is studying. Okay? Later we will learn how we make these, But now I will not teach you. I only want you to know this word, which is tudarrisu. Tudarrisu, it means she is teaching. So what is he is teaching? Yudarrisu. This yadrusu, he is studying. Yudarrisu, he is teaching, which is not written here. Okay, but now we only want to learn this now, which is tudarrisu means she is teaching. And then B, Hanan.
Innaha na'imatun.
Okay, what is the meaning of innaha na'imatun? We learned this word, right? We did or we didn't?
She is sleeping.
We did, yes. She is sleeping. Sleeping. We wrote this, right? Na'imun.
Yes.
Yes. Na'im is he sleeps or he is sleeping. So when we add the ta of the feminine, na'imatun means she is sleeping. Okay, then C, Hanan.
Innaha tatana wa dana al-qadai.
Okay, it means, innaha means,
She is indeed
okay, tatanawalu,
having
ta'am,
food,
ghada,
lunch.
lunch. So innaha tatanawalu ta'am al-ghada, it means she is having lunch. So what is the answer? C. So number 2, ماذا تفعل حنان. It means what does Hanan do, or what is Hanan doing, or what is the work of Hanan, or what is Hanan now doing. All of this is the same thing. And the answer is C. إنها تتناول طعام الغداء. Okay, Razan. 3.
Mada.
No, 3.
Sorry. Ma. Mata.
Okay, meta.
Mata.
Mhm.
Sayata.
Asha.
Asha.
Mhm.
Omaru wa Hananu Ma'an.
Ma'an. Okay, we start from the beginning. Meta. Razan, what is the meaning of meta? Meta. Meta, who can help? When. Meta means when. Then. Razan. Sayata'asha. What is the meaning of yata'asha? We learned this before, right? We learned it last week. Yata'asha means Yata'asha means, you didn't find it? It is not in the handout. We wrote it we wrote it last week on the whiteboard. Yes, having dinner. But sayata'asha means,
Will about to go.
yeah, will have dinner, going to have dinner. Near future. Remember when we add this sa'akhudhu al-qiyas al-kabira. Do you remember? So sayata'asha means will have dinner. Who? Umaru wa Hananu. Then ma'an. Razan, what is the meaning of ma'an? Together. Okay, yalla, Hanan, Razan. ABC.
Yauma
Mhm.
Shakti.
Okay, Yawma
Yauma
as-sabti. Yawma as-sabti. As-sabt is Saturday. As-sabt is Saturday. Okay, then B. B, Razan.
Yauma Al-Jumu'ati.
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 Okay, and Al-Jumu'ah means
Friday.
Friday. Then C,
Yawma al-Hati.
Again, Razan.
Al-Hati.
Al-Ah.
Hati.
Al-Ahadi. Al-Ahadi. Al-Ahad means Sunday. Al-Ahad means Sunday.
What's the root of the word? Because in English or in Italian we have from Monday to Friday it's still pagan names. the
Okay.
Greeks.
No,
And then you
in
have Shabbat and then you have Christian Sunday. It's the
yeah. No, for us, it is not related to this. Al-Jumu'ah is Friday. Related to what? Related to Jama'ah. Jama'ah means group or gathering. As-Sabt is, the meaning of Sabt is to start slowly. And it has another meaning. Sabt, it has another meaning which is from Subat, to sleep, not to work. Why? Because Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, He mentioned this in Quran about Jewish. That for Jewish, Sabt is their off day. That the day that they shouldn't work. So Allah told them, the Prophet Moses, Allah told the Prophet Moses to tell them this was one of hundreds of tests to Jewish that you shouldn't work on Saturday. What was their main job, their main business? Was fishing. So they said, okay, that's fine, no problem, we will not work on Saturday. So Allah mentioned this word, Yawma Sabtihim, mentioned this word, Sabt, as the holiday of the Jewish. And Sabt means the day that I don't work. It's coming from Subat. Subat means sleeping. We say that the snake, for example, they have Subat for 3 months, right? Or 4 months or whatever. Or maybe more. So this we call it Subat, that they are totally sleeping. This is the same word. But what they did then, this is just for your information, what they did then, they said, okay, we will not work. So, because Allah is trying them, He's testing them, so Allah started to send all the big shark and fish and all kinds of different, very expensive fish. They used to come to the shore, to the seaside on Saturday. So what they did, they put the net on Friday. They start to put the net on Friday, and then they don't work on Saturday. Then on Sunday they catch it all. And then they said, see, it's okay, we were not working. What is the point of this? This is the thing that we need to understand when we are talking about hypocrites. All of us, we know the word hypocrite, right? When we talk about hypocrite, why Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said in Quran that hypocrites, they are in the deepest level of hell. So this means that here, hypocrites, over them, the disbelievers. So hypocrites are even under the belief. Their punishment is stronger, more severe. Why? Because what is the problem of the hypocrite? What is the first problem of the hypocrite? The first problem of the hypocrite is that he thinks that he is cheating Allah. The disbeliever, he knows he is not cheating Allah. I disbelieve in Allah, that's all. But the hypocrite, he thinks that Allah doesn't know that he is a liar. This is why Allah said that hypocrite is in even deeper than the normal disbeliever. And there is another problem, because the hypocrite is more dangerous than the disbeliever. Why? As we said before, we have two glasses. One is full of water, but in this water there are some drops of poison. And another one, it is a cup of poison. Which one is more dangerous? The water is more dangerous. Why? Because that is a cup of poison. I know it is poison, I'll not touch it. But that one is water. So it's normal water, it's okay to drink it. But actually, it is poison. So after I drink it, and I don't know, I'm drinking normal water, then I will be poisoned. So it is more dangerous than that one. The one who is attacking Muslims, the disbeliever who is attacking Muslims, he is telling you, I am your enemy. Okay, I'm attacking you. I'm doing my best to destroy you. Okay, that's fine. I will prepare myself. But that one is coming and saying, Salam alaikum, and how are you, brother, and how are you, sister, and everything is okay, and so on. But in fact, he hates you, and he hates Islam, and he hates Allah, and he is attacking the Muslims. But Muslims, they don't know. And this is something important. We said before, Abdullah ibn Abi Salul, he was the leader of hypocrites during the period of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. He was named as a leader of a hypocrite. And as I said before, if today he comes, he will say, how come I am the leader? I am a very small student comparing with some people here today. Anyway, so he was the leader of the hypocrites. He used to pray 5 times a day behind the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in the masjid. And he used to pay zakah. And he used to fast. And he used to donate. He used to do everything. But he was the leader of the hypocrites. Why? Why? Because he hates the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and because he hates Islam. Because he was trying to become the biggest in Medina. How to become the biggest? By attacking Muslims, but in a hidden way. Imagine Abdullah ibn Abi Salul. He wrote in his will that when I die, the coffin should be, or one part of my coffin should be the dress of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. Imagine. And he said that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ that you have, he told his son, and his son was a Muslim. His son was one of the very good Muslims. He told him, you have to make sure when I die that the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he should pray the janazah on my body. And of course that time Umar ibn Khattab was very angry that he didn't want the Prophet to go. And he didn't want him to give him his shirt. Then the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ told Umar, what will my shirt do to him? Will it help him? It will not. And the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he prayed the janazah for Abdullah ibn Abi Salul. But after this, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala revealed the Quran telling him, وَلَا تُصَلِّ عَلَىٰ أَحَدٍ مِّنْهُمْ مَاتَ أَبَدًا. Never pray janazah for any of them. And this is for us also. This is for us also. When I know that this person is hypocrite and I have the proof, if he is dead, I shouldn't pray the janazah on him. Let somebody else do it. And some people, they say, how come this is strict, this is hard, this is. He thinks that he is cheating Allah. Then how are you going to deal with him? So this is why the hypocrites, they are more dangerous than the disbelievers. Okay? We go back to Al-Ahad. So this is for a Sabbath, for Al-Jumu'ah. Al-Ahad, it is Al-Ahad. Also, it was taken from the Christians, because Al-Ahad, it means the first day. Al-Ahad, it is coming from Ahad. Ahad means one. Ahad means one. Okay, so it is coming from it. And then Al-Ithnain, Al-Thulatha, Al-Ithnain means 2. Al-Thulatha means Thalatha. Al-Arbi'a means Arba, 4. And Al-Khamis means Khamsa. Those are the days. Later we will learn them. Okay? So we go back to Razan. What is the answer of number 3?
Number 3.
Wait. متى سيتعشى عمر وحنان معا? What is the meaning of this question?
When will Omar and Hanan have dinner together?
Okay, so when will they have dinner together?
Friday.
Friday. So it is
B.
B. It is
One. That's right.
yes. يوم.
يوم الجمعة.
Okay, الجمعة. So متى سيتعشى عمر وحنان معا? This is number 3. When will Omar and Hanan have dinner together? And the answer is B. يوم الجمعة means Friday. Okay? Next, number 4, Sultan.
ماذا سيكون عمر وحنان?
Okay, ماذا means
What
سيأكل.
they're going to have?
Yeah, will eat.
They will eat.
Omar wa Hanan means Omar and Hanan. So, what will Omar and Hanan eat? Then read ABC
الطعام العربي
means,
Arabic food.
okay, B
الطعام الياباني
means,
Japanese food.
okay, C
الطعام الصيني
means,
Chinese food.
okay, what is the answer?
الطعام العربي.
Okay, so it is A. So, ماذا سيأكل عمر وحنان or وحنان? What will Omar and Hanan eat? And the answer is A. الطعام العربية. Okay? Yalla. Next, Yusuf. Number 5.
AU now and
No.
now
Then
mina
no. Ain.
now and
Uh-huh.
mina طعام تفضل
تفضي.
تفضل
لو.
تفضل خنان
حنان.
نانو.
Okay. Now, again, ayu, what is the meaning of ay? Ay. Huh? Not what? Which? Ayu. Remember, min ayyil biladi anti. So ayu means which. Then nawa. Did we write this word? Yes. Nawa is kind of or sort of. Mina means of. Then Yusuf, at-ta'am means
Restaurant.
no, that is mat'am. Ta'am, food. Food. Then tufaddilu. Did we write this word? Okay, what is the meaning of tufaddilu?
Opinion.
No.
She like to have.
Yeah, means not to have. Yes, prefer. Tufaddilu, she prefers. Hanan, or Hanan prefers. So, Yusuf, again. أي نوع من الطعام تفضل حنان? It means
Which kind of food does Hanan prefer to eat?
okay. There is no to eat, only prefer. Now, read A and B and C. A,
لحمة مساوي
no, again. اللحمة. اللحمة. Okay. لحم. Did we learn this word? No? Okay. Lahm means meat. M-E-A-T. Meat.
Any beef or
Lahm is meat. We still didn't, because you can write after this. Beef or mutton, you write it after this. But the word lahm means meat. Okay?
Do you have vegetarian? Which one is vegetarian?
If- Yeah, of course.
As a preference.
Of course, this is vegetarian. Okay, Francesca, what is this word?
Nabati.
Yes, nabati.
Nabati.
Nabati is coming from nabat. Nabat. Nabat means everything grown on the farm. Vegetable, grass, anyway, nabat.
Plants.
Plants, let us say, yeah. Like what you call it in Chinese, zai, this,
植物
do, okay. Everything that is grown,
蔬菜 no.
植物
do is what?
Plants.
Plants, okay.
Including trees, flowers, vegetables.
Yes, everything grown on the farm
Farms.
or land is nabat. Nabati is vegetarian.
Is it allowed to be vegetarian in Islam?
It is not allowed or not allowed, but to be a vegetarian in Islam, as if you are saying, oh Allah, I don't want to use the things that you allow me to use. Got it? Imagine if I invite you for dinner at home, in my house. And I know that you like this food and this food and this food and this food. So I cook them all in an Italian way. You know, I just went back to YouTube and here and there and I just cook them in a perfect way. And then when you arrive, you say that, no, I will only eat this. Will I feel happy?
No.
Is it polite to do so?
No.
Also no. Got it? So, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala already told you that I create all of those things and I told you that this and this and this you cannot eat. All others, enjoy it. Because Allah said it in many ayahs. كُلُوا مِن طَيِّبَاتِ مَا رَزَقْنَاكُمْ. Eat from the best of what I gave you. So He is inviting you. Then when you say that I am vegetarian, as if you are saying, no, I don't want really to use or to enjoy what you create for me. I will only use this and that. Got it? But when it will become haram, you know the meaning of haram, right? When will it become haram? When I say that it is awful to slaughter a chicken. It is inhuman to slaughter a chicken. It is not nice. I will be vegetarian. Then I say, are you more merciful than Allah? Whom do you think yourself? Allah knows. He created this chicken to be slaughtered for you. Don't think that you are more merciful than Allah. So this will be haram. But if you say that anyway, because I feel I will have stomach ache when I eat this or that, or I feel disgusting, I don't like the smell of this meat or whatever, this is something else. But if it is because of a belief that no, we should be nice to animals. So you think that you are more nice to animals than Allah? Of course not. He knows what is He doing. He knows what did He create. And He knows that the mission of this chicken will feel happy and relaxed when it is feeding you. Because at the end, the chicken will die in all cases. Are you vegetarian?
I know
Because the chicken at the end will die in all cases. So which one is better, to eat it or to throw it in the garbage? This is the thing. It is just like if, for example, a dentist who has been studying for many years and then after he or she finished studying, then we say, okay, thank you for studying and so on, just sit at home and we will pay you salary, no problem. But we don't want you to check the mouth of anyone. We don't want you to help anyone. Will you be happy if you are the dentist? No, why? You will feel that I'm not really making use of what I was studying for. Everyone has a mission. Our mission as a human beings and jinn, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says, وَمَا خَلَقْتُ الْجِنَّ وَالْإِنسِ إِلَّا لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Chapter 51. Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala said that I create jinn and the human to worship me. ما أريد منهم أن يطعمون. I don't want them to feed me. This is what Allah says. So everyone has a mission. So the mission of the chicken is to feed you. How did I know? Did the chicken tell me? No. But because Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala make it halal for me, so this means that this chicken knows that the mission of this chicken is to feed me, not to be in the trash can one day. It is like this. Same when people they say that why it is not allowed to eat pork in Islam. We say, and why do you think that all kinds of animals Allah created is for you to eat? What is your problem? Why you think that Allah created the pig for you to eat? No. Allah created this pig or this swine to clean the environment in the mountain because it is the only animal that has no problem to eat anything. So it was not created for you to eat. Leave it alone. They have a mission. Their mission is not to feed you. Their mission is to clean the environment. This is the thing. When I understand that the Creator who created everything already put a system for us to follow, we will be relaxed. But when we say that, no, the system of this Creator is not as good as my system, I will follow my system, then we say that you are wrong. Like for example, Francesca, you don't eat meat. Now if it is because of health reason or whatever, this is something. If it is because of animals, this is something else. And if it is because of religion, this is also another thing. But in all cases, Allah told you that you can eat this and this and this. Do not say, no, I cannot. Unless if you have a disease, if you have health problem, this is something else. But don't say that, no, I feel sorry for this chicken or whatever. Don't think that you are more merciful than God. Because you are not, and I am not. And nobody is more merciful than God. He knows what is He doing. Allah knows what is He doing. Do not teach Him what is He doing. Okay? So, this is Nabati. Nabati means vegetarian. Okay? And we go back to Lahm. Lahm means meat, all kind of meat. Now, we have what is this word? Baqar. Baqar. Baqar means cow. But when we say lahmu baqar means beef. And we have, what is this word? Ghanam. Ghanam. Ghanam means either mutton or lamb or sheep, as you like. When we say lahmu ghanam, means mutton or lamb, anyway. And dajaj, we already know it. Yalla, we go back to who was reading? Yusuf, right? Okay, so al-lahma means the meat, any kind of meat. But then after this, al-mashwiya. What is the meaning of al-mashwi, Yusuf? It is on page 30 actually. أنا أحب الدجاج المشوية. No, page 30.
The photo.
The dialogue.
Chicken. Fried chicken.
Not fried. Mashwi means roasted.
Roasted.
Okay, so al-lahm al-mashwi means roasted meat. Means any kind of meat which is roasted is okay. Then B, read B for us, Yusuf. Al-kababa. Al-kababa. Kabab Actually, what is the meaning of kebab? Most of you know the kebab.
Yeah.
But the word kebab itself, it means minced meat. Kebab, it means minced meat.
绞肉。
Okay, this is kebab. But in general, people they think kebab is the barbecue, or some this we call it shawarma.
Ah, shawarma.
Yeah, shawarma. Some people they call it kebab, which is wrong also. Okay, the word kebab itself is the minced meat.
And shawarma means?
Shawarma actually is the round. It means the round, soft, roasted meat. This is the meaning of shawarma. Anyway, we will learn this word in lesson 6. Okay, so al-kebab is the minced meat. Then C, read C for us, Yusuf.
الدجاجة مشوية
الدجاجة
الدجاجة
المشوية. Okay, so Yusuf, الدجاجة المشوي means.
roasted chickens.
Okay, so what is the answer?
C.
C, it is الدجاجة المشوي. So, number 5, أي نوع من الطعام تفضل حنان. And so it means what kind of food does Hanan prefer? And the answer is C. الدجاجة المشوية means roasted chicken. Okay? And the word mashwi, as we said last time, the word mashwi, it means either roasted in the oven or barbecue. Okay? Now, Aisha. Number 6.
في أي ساعات
10.
ساعة سيأكل العشية.
Again, the last word is? Yes, al-asha'u. Oh, wait. We need to know the meaning of the question. Fi, what is the meaning of fi?
At what time?
Okay, ayyi means which. And sa'a means time. Then sayakunu.
سيأكل eat, right?
No. No.
سيأكل what is it?
Yeah, now because we didn't say this word.
That's we are familiar with sa, right?
Yeah, sa is will, okay. But first we need to know this word. Yakunu, this is the present. We forget about it first, we start with the past. Kana. Kana means was or where. This is kana. Okay? We have in English we have something called verb to be, right? What is the word verb in Arabic? فعل. فعل. الكون. الكون has two meanings. Al-kawn has two meanings. Kawn means be, the verb to be, the action of be. But also kawn, it means the universe. Also. Okay? Now, do you remember before we said Yes. إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون. This is one ayah in chapter 36. Okay? That, what is the meaning of this ayah? The things from Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala, whenever He wants anything to happen, إنما يقول له, He just say كن. كن means be. فيكون, it will be. So kana means was or were. Yakun means be or only be or will be. Yakun. So also it means is and are. Okay? And here before we said this, that when Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala wants to give Brother Sultan $10 million, does Allah have to say kun? No. But Allah already said that when I want anything, I say kun, it will be. So does Allah have to say kun? No. Then why did He say, I say kun? Okay. So He wants us to know that whenever Allah wants to do something, the time it will take with Him to make it done is the same time for us that we say kun. When I say kun, what is the time? How much did it take with me to say kun? Nothing. Almost nothing. So Allah says this only for us to understand that when He wants to do something, it will not take any time with Him. It is done. You got the point? This is when I understand this. So when I ask Allah in the correct way, I will not be worried at all that I'm not getting it. I will be so sure that I'm getting it. Okay. So kana means was or were. Yakunu means be or is or are. Okay? Sayakunu means will be. So we go back to this question here. في أي ساعة سيكون. It means
When will they,
in which time.
they will have
Al-Asha means the dinner will be. Got the point? You got the meaning? في أي ساعة سيكون العشاء means at what time or which is the time that the dinner will be. This is the meaning of سيكون. Clear? And and then A, B, C.
choose A. 6 centimeters.
Okay, so B is what then?
B is 7.
Huh?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. And C,
7:30.
7:30. Okay? So what time will it be?
6:30.
So it is A. So again, في أي ساعة سيكون العشاء. And the answer is A. السادسة والنصف or والنصف. Okay? Clear? Francesca, is it clear? You have a question?
I cannot read the number. I mean, 7:30. What symbol is used to put?
What is this? This is 7,
Yes. 7.
right?
Yeah.
And then we have those two zeros.
7 o'clock.
Yes.
And what about 7:30?
Okay, this is what? 7. And this?
3.
And this?
Oh, 6. 30.
Okay? So 7:30. Okay? Yalla. Okay, so then the last question. Hawa, number 7.
Yes. Aina
Mm-hmm.
sayakunu al-asha'u.
Okay, so aina means
Where
sayakunu al-asha'u.
will be dinner?
Okay, where the dinner will be. So read A and B and C. A
A. Fi ma'ami Dimashq.
means
It's Dimashq restaurant.
okay. B
Fi ma'ami ala itiri.
Ala'i
Ala
ad-din. Ad-din.
Ati.
Ala'iddin.
Ala itin.
Okay, Alauddin. Who is Alauddin? You don't know who is Alauddin?
Ala Wintan.
Alauddin is one.
One solid, one night.
Okay, could be, but this is one male name. Alauddin is one male name. Ala. Okay, Din means religion. Ala.
From.
What?
From.
No. No.
Close to.
Alauddin, actually, it means the one who is raising the religion in a way that, who is giving good reputation about religion, or who is supporting the religion to become, to be spread. This is Alauddin. Okay? Then, after Alauddin, Hawa,
Fi ma'ami Sindibad.
Sindibad. Sindibad. Do you know who is Sindibad?
Navigator.
Huh?
Navigator?
Yeah, you know him, right? Okay, so you know who is Sindibad. Sindibad is the Arabic word of this Simbada, anyway. Yeah. What is it in English?
Sinbad.
Sinbad also. So Sindibad is that boy who traveled around the world. Originally he is from Baghdad, from Iraq, and he used to travel a lot. His dream was to become a businessman, and his parents, they were birds, and anyway, whatever. So you know who is Sindibad, right? Also, it is from 1000 Nights and Nights. Anyway, so we go back here. What is the answer, Hawa?
A. Fi ma'ami Dimashq.
Okay, so again, Aina sayakunu al-asha'u means where will the dinner be? And the answer is A. Fi mat'ami Dimashq. Okay? So we stop here. And page 31, the second part is homework. Yes, Brother Yusuf.
Sayakunu.
Sayakunu, it will be. Okay? And page 31, the second part, suppose that it is easy, it is homework for next week, inshallah. So next week, inshallah, we finish page 31, and then we learn the days and how to say the time in Arabic, inshallah. Yalla, jazakumullahu khairan. See you next week, inshallah.